What is up, y'all? I am just leaving my goddaughter's Christmas dance recital at her school. It was really nice. It's one that they do every year, so I've seen it before. But I think I missed last year, so it was kind of new to me until her mom said, "Oh yeah, they do this every year." I was like, "Oh okay, I think I do remember seeing it." But she did wonderful. She had a solo this year, so that was great. And I think with the role that she did, well, the solo that she did, now that she's done it, the way they do it is once you get it, you do that dance every year until you graduate. So apparently, whoever had that solo in the past has graduated. So now she has that solo, and so she'll be doing that again next year. So I'll pop in some footage of her doing that. She did a great job. It was amazing. Yeah! Hey! What's up, y'all? It is Saturday, the Saturday before Christmas, and I have not put up all of my decorations yet. I actually wasn't going to do it, but today I kind of woke up in the mood to put this stuff up. I done bought this stuff, and some of this stuff I've had for years. So it's just time to go ahead and put this stuff up. I got, I don't know if y'all can see, it's a reflection, but I'm watching Enjoy Mar. He's on a little bit of hiatus, so I'm looking at some old vlogs. So shout out to Mar. But yeah, so I'm about to set up. I have these Govee lights. I told y'all about these Govee lights, these Govee curtain lights. I'm gonna put them in this window, facing the outside. And so with these Govee lights, the cool thing about it is you can have like different animations and scenes. So it's not something that I put up for Christmas and then take it down. I can have this up all year round and just rotate out whatever is in the image on there. So I don't know if I have it on all the time, but like for holidays, I'll put, whatever holiday it is, I'll put the relevant imagery up. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we also have these birch trees right here. I got two of them. Disregard the mess. I got all these boxes coming in for Christmas, and so I just need to clean up this entryway. But we got these birch trees, and they light up. I'm gonna put these outside, and then for my Christmas tree that I put up, I told y'all I wasn't gonna put no, or maybe I didn't. I know I was talking to some people, but I said I wasn't gonna put no ornaments on it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some ornaments on it because it just looked bare during the day. At night it looks fine because I have it's a pre-lit tree, and then I have one of those Govee floor lamps behind it. Let me show y'all. Yeah, so it's a pre-lit tree, just bare tree, and it's a skinny tree. I had a bigger tree, but it was actually my mom's, and so now that my mom got her own spot, now she took her tree back. But yeah, I got this floor lamp, which basically just shines light all the way up this floor light onto the wall, and so it reflects it off the wall, and so I have like a little aurora borealis or whatever scene effect on it, and it just reflects off of the back of wall onto the tree, and it looks pretty nice at night. So it looks good at night, but during the day, it just looks bare. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put some ornaments on it. But yeah, some home updates that I have going on are, I bought some new chairs, y'all. Yeah, so I got these chairs here. I got them off of Wayfair. I put the link maybe in the description to them. They look low. You know, everybody who come in there say, "Ooh, those look low. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up," but they're actually comfortable seat height. They just look low, but they're not. And they're swivel chairs, so they can swivel and turn. So I thought these were cool, and they look good in this space. Those are a winner. What else do we have? So coming back here in my den, let me get some light though. Let me see. So coming back here in my den, we've got some new additions in here. We have just this cabinet here that I put up really to hold like cleaning supplies. Like my vacuum cleaner is in there, the broom, Resolve mop, and all that other stuff. That I bought this really to hold that, but it has like shelves, and on the other side I did, you know, put some shelves. Real junk. I just put all the junk in here. I need to go through and clean it up. So that came from Amazon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Amazon. And the next thing I got is this. It looks like a mirror. Y'all look at this floor. First of all, hold on. Let me show y'all this floor. The dogs have completely tore up some animal, a stuffed animal, and all the stuffing is all over the floor. So I got to get that up. So I got this mirror, but the cool thing about it, you know, it's a freestanding mirror, but the cool thing about it is also a coat rack. So it has the hanging bar here, and it's got some hooks over here that I got like some hats and the dog leash and all of that. And then it also has some shelves down at the bottom. So it's it's on like a Lazy Susan, so it turns all the way around, but it has a mirror on one side. And I thought this was a great addition in here because being that this is my back door that goes out to the backyard to the garage, and being that this is typically my main entry and exit source, I thought it would be good to have this coat rack. I was just gonna get a coat rack, but I thought it would be better to get this. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that because it had the mirror and then it has the coat rack on it too. So that is like double duty. So you can get last looks on the way out the door, and then also a place for your coats and other things that you can put on there. So I'm just trying to get this place together. You know, last time I showed y'all this den was horrible because we were living, working, taking care of dogs. Everything was in this room, which it kind of still is for the most part. But I have moved back up to my room in terms of sleeping, and that has been a godsend. My sleep schedule is back on track. That was kind of affecting my weight loss because I wasn't getting the sleep that I needed, and I wasn't going to the gym in the morning because I was too tired. So we back on track with all of that. So life is getting back to normal, which I'm super excited about. Oh, one other thing that I got is I got a record player, y'all. It's a standing record player. I got a whole bunch of stuff on here. See, this is my thing, y'all. All of this stuff, it needs a home. It needs a home. I need a home organizer. Come in here and just find a home for all of this stuff. Everything needs a home. But yeah, I got this record player here. I have 2 records, and I've had them for a long time, but I never had a record player to play them. So now I have a standing record player, which sounds great, plays great. And so, yeah, so I got that. Yeah, and that is it in terms of new items adding to the house, making the house a home, which I've been in for 3 years now. But it's a process, y'all. Never expect to move into a place and immediately have everything the way you want it. It's a process and it takes time. There are still things that I want to do to this home, but it's all a process. You know, I got it on a list, and I just work through my list. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when I get the urge or, you know, want to change something about, like with the living room, I wanted to change out the chairs. I wanted a new look, a new feel, and so I knew I wanted swivel chairs. So I found these swivel chairs, and I replaced my other chairs that I had, and I'm loving it so far. So yeah, so it's all a process. So just move slowly at your own pace. You don't have to, keep up with the Joneses. Do what you can when you can. Trust me, the house ain't going nowhere. It's going to always be there, and it's going to always have something that you need to do to it. Trust me. All right, so let's get these lights up. Hopefully it's an easy process. I'm going to try to record it. I don't know how intricate it's going to be, but I'm going to show y'all that assembly and putting it up. All right, I'll pick y'all up later. Y'all, I took a break and looked at my phone and I saw that Lori was live. She cooking mac and cheese for her Christmas dinner, but I'm gonna try to get her to say hi to the vlog.
So I'm letting the cheese slowly melt in and let it get integrated. Hey Charles, what's up, vloggy vlog? Charles, we need that second vlog. ASAP, like, we gotta keep making vlogs. Tell y'all people I said so, okay y'all?
I'm finally making it out the house. It is Sunday. I had to wait until the Lions game went off. If you know, you know. Shout out to the Lions. I wasn't. I was either gonna go out early this morning before the Lions played, or after the Lions played. So, the game is over now. I got to go to the grocery store to pick up ingredients for my contribution to Christmas dinner. We're running the mac and cheese back again. It seems like every holiday that's what I'm assigned to bring. So it's cool though, because I got some macaroni and noodles left from Thanksgiving. So I just need to pick up the cheeses and whatnot. I'm hearing about, from family, I'm hearing about the holiday rush. You're not supposed to park there, man. So in Ferndale, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit, they've implemented this 2-lane bike lane on Woodward, and people confused. They driving in the 2-way bike lane. They parking in the 2-way bike lane. It's insanity. I really hope people get it together, or I don't know. It's insanity. They've taken away a lot of the parking that was on Woodward, so you have to find alternatives. But I think it's good, for the cyclists. I'm not a huge cyclist. I do have a bike, and I've ridden my bike through Ferndale quite a few times. So I appreciate the bike lanes. I just hope people get hip to it, because folks be driving and parking in it. And when they turn, they think it's the turn lane. It is not the turn lane. It's the bike lane. But that's what I saw back there. Somebody was parked in the bike lane. I don't know if their car was off or not, but they was definitely parked in the bike lane, looking confused, looking stupid. But yeah, so we're on our way to the grocery store. I thought about shooting in Target real quick. Oh, that's a new music store that opened. I thought about shooting in the Target real quick, but I don't want to deal with the holiday rush. I have Amazoned all of my gifts. I think I only got 2 or 3 left to get, and those are going to be one of those buy online, pick up in store deals. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for that. But yeah. Oh, I do want to stop by the liquor store, y'all. I think I'm in my craft cocktails era. I've gone through several phases or stages in my spirit imbibing journey, if you will. In college, you drink whatever, but after college, I kind of moved into your standard mixed drinks, and then moved into beers and craft beers after that. I still enjoy beer, not as much as I used to, though. It's like super heavy. I feel like beer is super heavy. Like, they have light beers, but I still feel like bloated after drinking beer. So every once in a while, I'll have a sour or a gose or ghost. I don't know how you pronounce it, but those are like the sour beers. Every once in a while, I have one of those, or a nice cider. But yeah, I don't too much mess with the beer anymore. Then my next phase was wine. That was a very short-lived phase, though. I do enjoy wine, and I'll drink it from time to time, but I'm not the one always going out to get a bottle of wine. I will drink it socially, and I may every once in a while enjoy a bottle at home with some artisanal cheeses and other snacks. But for the most part, I'm not a huge drinker, y'all. Anyway, I'm not a huge drinker. I'm talking like I got a drink in my hand every night. I'm not a huge drinker at all. Most of my drinking is done socially, celebratory, or if we are going out to eat to a nice dinner, I will partake. But for the most part, I do not. How are people part? Let me just follow the lines, because these people are part insane. But yeah, for the most part, I keep my drinking to a minimum, especially now. I'm trying to diet and lose weight. It's just empty calories, honestly. But now I've entered my craft cocktail phase. I'm enjoying mixology. I have been, and the big reason for me and not doing craft cocktails sooner is because I don't really like the taste of hard liquor. Especially the stuff that I used to drink. But I'm finding brands and types of liquor that I enjoy. Like I've discovered mezcal, which is not necessarily a type of tequila, but it has a really smoky flavor. I think it is made from the same ingredients as tequila. Don't quote me on that, but it's in a smoked barrel or something like that. So it has a very smoky flavor, and I really enjoy a good mezcal. So I've been looking at mezcal craft cocktails. On Thanksgiving, I made the French 75, a pomegranate French 75, which I told y'all about. And I think I might run that back for Christmas. But I think I'm going to add to that and add like a cranberry mezcal margarita, which I think is going to be really good. So we're going to try that. And it's not too much space because she parked crazy and she's coming back to her car. So let me scoot over a bit so she can get in because she parked crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna get the ingredients for those two cocktails. So yeah, I'm gonna make a cranberry mezcal margarita and the pomegranate French 75. And I think I want to do one other one, which will be like a whiskey sour, because I saw that Uncle Nearest, which is a black-owned whiskey brand, has come out with another whiskey expression. So I want to try that. So I'm gonna go in here first. I'm at the grocery store now. I'm at Holiday Market. They have a wine and liquor section, so I'm gonna see what I can find in here. And if I can't find what I need in here, then I'm gonna stop by the liquor store. So let me go in here real quick, get what I need for Christmas dinner and these drinks, and then I'll be right back. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas morning, and I was sitting around here like I don't have anything to do. Like I don't have a million things that I gotta do before. So the holiday dinner or Christmas dinner is at my house today. So I have a lot to do. I mean, I tried to do some of it last night, but y'all, I was tired. I went to the movies earlier in the day and did some Christmas shopping. I had to do some last minute items for dinner. So when I got home, I was tired. I did clean up. I cleaned up a little bit, like the big, Amazon, around the holidays, Amazon, you're going to have Amazon boxes coming day in, day out. So I cleaned those up. I broke those down, took those outside. So we good with that. But I got a lot to do today. I have to start cooking. I got to make the macaroni and cheese. Like I told you, every holiday, it's like Charles is making the macaroni and cheese. Okay, so I got to make the mac and cheese. I'm making a maple cinnamon simple syrup because we're going to have some whiskey sours with that maple cinnamon simple syrup. So I gotta make that, and then I'm also making some cookies. I had to buy a cake, but I didn't want to buy a big cake because it's not gonna be a lot of us. So I bought the cake is about this big around. It's gonna have about 6 slices. It's tall though. It's pretty tall. So I mean, it's gonna make a good slice for 6 people. But I was like, I should probably get something else just in case. My aunt is bringing a key lime pie. Not everybody likes key lime pie, so I like key lime pie, so I'm gonna have some key lime pie. But I wanted to make sure that there were other options for people who don't like that kind of thing. So I am going to make some cookies just to supplement the cake. And then, yeah, I still have to wrap gifts. I still need to straighten up a little bit. The house is not dirty, but, those last minute type things like, moving stuff from here, just putting stuff where it's supposed to be. And I need to do a quick vacuum, a quick floor mop with my, what is it called? I forgot, but it's like a spray mop. But not the Swiffer spray mop. It's one that's formulated for hardwood floors because I have hardwood floors. So I'm gonna do that real quick just to spruce up the floors. And then yes, so hopefully it is 9 a.m. now. I put the dog down. I put the puppy down maybe an hour and a half ago. I should have started then. But I sat down like I ain't had nothing to do. So now we are here and about to scramble because he's starting to cry. So he's gonna be wanting to get out soon. And when he's out, I can't do nothing because it's constantly watching him, making sure he's not tearing up something, making sure he's not peeing. So I mean, yeah, it's a lot going on. So we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna try to show y'all. Thanksgiving was a fail, but I'm gonna try to show y'all the process of me making everything. So come along with me. We're gonna get set up, and then we're gonna get started and doing what we need to do. Before we start all of that, one other thing that I need to do, I need to make up some Kong treats. So if y'all have dogs, the cheat code for getting them to calm down, getting them to leave you alone for a while, getting them to chill for a minute when you have guests, especially like when you're sitting down for a meal or whatever, Kongs. So I'm gonna make up some Kong treats. I actually have 3. I got these 2 small ones, and I got this bigger one that's so old, y'all. Look, it's completely, and I've run this through the dishwasher, and I don't know if you're supposed to do that. So I think this is like, soap and stuff on here, but it's all good. It still works fine. So I'm gonna rinse this off. I'm gonna fill these up, and I'm gonna freeze them. That's the trick. Freeze them, because then they don't go through it so quickly. It takes them a long time to get everything out of here. So that's what you want to do. Quick tip for everybody. All right, y'all. So y'all saw me shred up the cheese. I'm making the macaroni and cheese. Quick tip. I don't know if y'all. I'm sure y'all know this. I didn't for a while, but I learned it when I started making mac and cheese. But the trick to having your water boil fast is to add the salt. And first tip. Actually, first tip, I should have been boiling this water while I was shredding cheese. That's number one. Second one is your water that you boil your noodles in, it gotta be like salt water. Either you use, I know some people use chicken stock or chicken broth to boil their noodles. I use salt, but your water that you boil your noodles in need to taste like salt. Sea water. So I'm gonna add some salt to my water. My water is boiling now, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this salt to it. I'm gonna be generous with it because, like I said, the water gotta be salty. That way, your noodles be flavorful. Hold on, let me get something to stir. So I'm gonna actually taste this water to make sure that it's salty enough, because I don't want no bland noodles. We won't do that over here. Yep. All right, so now I'm about to add my noodles. Y'all know how to boil. Y'all know how to make pasta, but this is the best brand right here for mac and cheese. This Barilla, the best brand for mac and cheese. It has like these ridges on it that really soak up the sauce. You know, I grew up my family using Mueller's, which I have a box of over there. But when I was in the grocery store yesterday, I saw that they had the Barilla. Normally they be out. Every holiday they be out. So I'd be scrimping and scraping for whatever's left. But they had the Barilla pasta noodles, macaroni noodles. So I went ahead and snatched those up. Let me check the time, 10:17. All right, I think this is 7 minutes on these. Yep, 7 to 8 minutes al dente. You want these to be al dente. You don't want them to be mushy. You want them to have a little bite to them, a little chew, because you're going to put these in the oven with the sauce, and it's going to continue to cook. So you don't want to start off with mushy noodles, because then your macaroni and cheese is going to be mushy. You don't want that. All right, so I'm going to let this go, and then I'm going to drain off my noodles, and then I am going to get started on the cheese sauce.